Hey guys, tonight we're stepping into something ancient, raw, and quietly powerful. Imagine standing in the cold marble courtyard of an ancient Stoic school, no distractions, no social media, just the sound of your own breath and the sharp voice of a man who spent his life teaching one thing: you don't need to fix the world, you need to master yourself. That man is Epictetus, and what he said over 2,000 years ago still hits harder than most self-help books today. Now picture this: your phone just buzzed, your mind's racing through 100 to-dos, and you've forgotten what peace even feels like. What if I told you that the way out isn't productivity but perspective? Or this: you're trying to stay calm, be better, do better, but it feels like the world's just pulling you back into chaos. You're not weak, you're just not grounded. And tonight, we're going to change that. These are the kinds of moments where philosophy stops being something abstract and starts becoming survival. Because let's be honest, if you keep living on autopilot, if you keep reacting instead of reflecting, if you keep chasing validation instead of clarity, you probably won't survive this with your peace intact. And that's the real danger. So, before you get comfortable, take a moment to like the video and subscribe, but only if you genuinely enjoy what I do here. Tonight, we'll explore 9 Stoic lessons from Epictetus that aren't just wise, they're deeply human. These lessons will challenge you to look inward, to get honest about what drives you, and to let go of what was never yours to control in the first place. We're not here to memorize quotes, we're here to wrestle with them, to breathe into them, to feel where they land in your life and what they quietly dare you to change. And don't worry, this isn't going to be some cold philosophical lecture. It's warm, it's reflective. It's like having a quiet conversation with a wiser version of yourself. Now, dim the lights. Maybe turn on a fan for that soft background hum, and let's ease into tonight's journey together. Epictetus is waiting. Part 1: Awakening the Inner Guide. Close your eyes for a moment. Breathe deeply, slowly. Allow the noise and distractions around you to fade gently into the background. Right here, in this quiet space, is your refuge, the only space you truly control. Epictetus, one of Stoicism's greatest teachers, once said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." Simple words, but consider how profound they truly are. This is not just advice, it's an invitation. An invitation to consciously shape your life. An invitation to reclaim your power. How often do you find yourself at the mercy of your impulses, desires, or anxieties? How often does it feel like external events are controlling your emotions and reactions, as though you're tossed helplessly by waves of circumstance? If you nodded along, trust me, you're not alone. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor himself, battled constantly to maintain inner calm amid chaos. In his private journal, "Meditations," he wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Let those words sink in. Really listen to what Marcus is saying here. Your power lies solely within your own mind. The essence of Stoicism, and particularly Epictetus's teachings in Discourses, revolves around reclaiming control of your internal landscape. You can't always control your external reality, but how you respond to it, how you interpret it, and ultimately how you allow it to shape your life. This is entirely up to you. So, let's start here. What is it you truly want to be? Take a moment to picture your ideal self clearly. What qualities define this person? Is it wisdom, courage, patience, calmness, or resilience? Hold this vision vividly in your mind. Feel it deeply. Your ideal self is not some distant goal or unreachable aspiration. It's the voice of your inner guide, gently calling you to begin this journey inward. Epictetus believed deeply in the practice of daily self-examination, something modern Stoics often embrace as journaling. This practice helps you build clarity and intentionality. Every evening, or perhaps each morning, take out a notebook and ask yourself, today, was I the person I wished to become? Write honestly, compassionately. No judgment, no self-punishment, just a simple acknowledgement of your choices. The very act of observation begins to change you. When you clearly see your actions, you begin to see your patterns. Once you understand your patterns, you unlock the power to shift them. Let's gently confront an uncomfortable truth. We often delay self-improvement because it feels painful. It's so much easier to chase short-term comforts, distractions, or validations. But Stoicism whispers something profoundly liberating. The only true pain comes from resisting reality, from fighting against what is within our control and what isn't. Seneca beautifully captures this wisdom when he says, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." How often do you find yourself trapped in imagined fears, worries, or regrets? Consider the energy spent there, energy that could instead empower your actions, shape your character, and enhance your joy. Epictetus taught us that inner freedom starts with confronting these mental illusions directly. Imagine gently challenging each anxious thought. Is this fear something I can control, or am I simply adding unnecessary suffering? Feel the relief, the quiet release of recognizing the boundary of your control. This isn't resignation, it's clarity. When we clearly understand what is within our power, we harness a profound strength. Acceptance. Acceptance is not passive, it's deeply active. It's the conscious choice to channel your energy solely where it can truly make a difference. Marcus Aurelius, even as the ruler of a sprawling empire, constantly reminded himself, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Think about your own life right now. What obstacle feels insurmountable? Could this obstacle, this difficulty, actually become your greatest teacher? Could it show you something profound about yourself? Epictetus encourages us to treat life as a series of exercises, practical opportunities to apply our Stoic principles. Every setback is a chance to practice patience. Every insult is an opportunity to practice calmness. Every stressful situation is a test of our courage and reason. Let's bring this closer to home. Recall a recent situation that disturbed your peace, a conflict at work, a disagreement at home, a financial stress. Now, reframe it gently. What if this is exactly the training I need right now? The Stoics viewed life itself as the greatest school, and each challenge is uniquely tailored to your growth. Notice the shift. Notice how empowering it feels when adversity becomes meaningful, purposeful, even necessary. The key insight here, the gift Epictetus offers you, is that life isn't happening to you, it's happening for you. Each event, pleasant or painful, can nurture your inner strength. Each moment of suffering or joy deepens your character if you allow it to teach you. So today, right now, commit to a single, simple intention, inspired by Epictetus. Today, I choose to respond to everything with reason and acceptance. Hold this intention quietly, firmly. Feel it anchor within you, guiding your actions, your responses, your inner dialogue. As we end this first, remember you have everything you need already within you. Your ideal self is not an illusion. It's a possibility waiting patiently inside your mind. All it requires is your conscious choice, your gentle determination, your willingness to begin again, moment by moment. In the next part, we will journey deeper into how Stoicism transforms our relationship with external judgments and frees us from seeking validation. But for now, breathe deeply. Feel the stillness. Know your strength. Remember Epictetus. First, say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Welcome home to yourself. Part 2. Embracing inner validation. Welcome back. Take a deep, slow breath and let yourself settle into this calm, introspective space again. Feel the quiet strength already building within you from our last session together. Epictetus often emphasized that seeking external validation is a source of deep suffering and constant anxiety. He taught that when our sense of worth depends on others' opinions, we surrender control over our own peace and happiness. Reflect for a moment how much of your life have you spent chasing approval or fearing judgment. How many actions have you taken or avoided because you worried about what others might think you are not alone? Even Marcus Aurelius, Emperor of Rome and one of history's most respected Stoics, grappled with this internal battle. In his personal reflections, he reminded himself, "It never ceases to amaze me we all love ourselves more than other people but care more about their opinions than our own." Let that sink in deeply. We instinctively value our own judgment, yet we often sacrifice our peace to others' fleeting opinions. Epictetus tells us directly, freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. Notice how powerful and liberating this perspective feels. Your freedom doesn't come from wealth, fame, or external validation. It comes from mastering your internal responses. Ask yourself right now, whose approval am I truly living for? Take your time with this question. Let it settle. Often, we realize that we've subconsciously prioritized the expectations of society, family, or peers above our own authentic values. Epictetus challenges us to bring awareness to this and shift our priorities back inward. Seneca echoed this wisdom when he advised, "Be your own spectator, seek your own applause." Imagine how freeing it would be to live by this guidance. Imagine the peace of knowing your validation and worth are rooted solely in your own reason and virtue. A practical way to cultivate this internal validation is through journaling. Here's a simple exercise each evening. Reflect and write down moments when you acted authentically, in alignment with your core values. Moments when you remain true to yourself despite external pressures. Celebrate these quiet victories, no matter how small they seem. As you consistently practice this self-acknowledgement, you'll notice something remarkable happening. The opinions and judgments of others begin to lose their hold over you. Your internal voice, your authentic self, becomes clearer and stronger. Epictetus further advises us that we must learn to distinguish clearly between what belongs to us and what does not. He states profoundly, "You are disturbed not by things, but by the views you take of them." Every opinion someone holds about you, positive or negative, is beyond your control. What you can control, completely and always, is how you respond to it. Next time you face criticism or judgment, pause and silently ask yourself, does this truly reflect who I am? Or is it simply an external perspective? Allow this reflection to calm your emotions. Recognize clearly their words are not your identity. Marcus Aurelius captures this beautifully when he writes, "Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears." Think about that. Injury exists only in your perception. If you choose not to feel harmed, you cannot be harmed. This is profound strength. This is true freedom. Now, visualize yourself in a situation that previously triggered anxiety or defensiveness due to external judgment. Picture yourself calm, steady, anchored in your inner truth. Imagine responding from a place of reason, dignity, and self-respect. Feel the quiet power of this approach. Your internal dialogue might gently remind you, "This judgment does not define me. My inner peace is my choice alone." Stoicism does not encourage us to isolate ourselves emotionally, but teaches us to build an unshakable inner foundation. You can remain open to others without being vulnerable to their judgments. You can care deeply without losing yourself in approval-seeking behaviors. Let's commit together. Right here, right now, from this day forward, my primary source of validation will be my own rational judgment, rooted deeply in Stoic virtue. Feel this intention anchor inside you. Feel it becoming an internal guidepost, gently directing your thoughts and actions. Carry this wisdom from Epictetus with you. Freedom lies in being bold. Boldness here is not arrogance. It's the courage to honor your truth regardless of external noise. It's the quiet confidence of someone who knows exactly who they are and what matters most. In part next, we'll explore Stoicism's powerful teachings on resilience and facing adversity with equanimity. But for now, breathe deeply once more. Rest in the strength you've cultivated today. Remember Epictetus. Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. You are well on your way. Part 3, Cultivating Resilience Through Stoic Wisdom. Welcome again. Take a deep, calming breath and allow yourself to reconnect with the quiet strength you've been nurturing. Feel it deepening with each moment you dedicate to reflection and inner peace. Today, we turn our attention to resilience, the Stoic art of facing adversity with composure and courage. Epictetus reminds us, difficulties are things that show a person what they are. Consider this for a moment. Difficulties aren't obstacles. They're mirrors reflecting your true nature. They reveal your strengths and illuminate areas where growth is still possible. How do you typically react when life becomes challenging? Do you find yourself anxious, frustrated, or overwhelmed? It's okay if you do. We all have these reactions. But Stoicism gently encourages us to see another path, one marked by clarity, calmness, and unshakable inner stability. Marcus Aurelius profoundly observed, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Reflect deeply on this wisdom. The obstacles in your path are not meant to derail you. Instead, they invite you to rise, adapt, and discover hidden reservoirs of strength within yourself. Epictetus teaches that true resilience lies in our perspective. He says clearly, people are disturbed not by things, but by the view they take of them. Remember a challenging event you recently experienced. What if you chose a different perspective? What if you saw it not as punishment or misfortune, but as an opportunity, an invitation to deepen your patience, empathy, or courage? Visualize yourself now facing that same challenge with an entirely new mindset. Instead of resistance, imagine acceptance. Instead of anxiety, feel a quiet determination. Feel the shift inside you as you choose how to respond. Notice how your power is restored through perspective alone. Seneca echoes this beautifully when he counsels, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." Like physical training strengthens muscles, emotional and mental challenges strengthen your inner character. Each trial is an opportunity to build your stoic muscles, patience, courage, perseverance, and wisdom. Here is a practical stoic exercise to build resilience each morning. Briefly meditate on potential challenges you might face during the day. This stoic practice, known as premeditatio malorum, means anticipating adversity. Imagine briefly, calmly, how you would respond virtuously to each scenario. By mentally rehearsing your responses, you build an inner readiness, a kind of emotional muscle memory. Imagine the tranquility and confidence of facing each day knowing you are prepared, equipped with reason and virtue. This simple exercise helps remove the element of surprise, allowing you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Epictetus also emphasizes gratitude as an essential companion to resilience. He reminds us to be thankful even for difficulties because they are uniquely tailored opportunities for our growth. Can you pause and find gratitude for the strength, wisdom, and insight gained through past challenges? This simple shift in perspective transforms the way you experience adversity. Marcus Aurelius practiced this gratitude daily, reflecting on the precious gift of each new day. He wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." This awareness grounds us in appreciation, reminding us that every moment is meaningful, every challenge purposeful. Resilience also means accepting that some outcomes are beyond our control. Epictetus gently reminds us, "Freedom is not procured by a full enjoyment of what is desired, but by controlling the desire." Reflect for a moment on how freeing it would feel to release your attachment to outcomes. Imagine moving forward with clear intention and integrity, unconcerned with how things ultimately unfold. Today, commit to this stoic principle. I choose to embrace each challenge as a powerful teacher, guiding me to deeper wisdom, strength, and peace. Feel this intention settle into your being, anchoring your thoughts, grounding your responses. As we close today's reflection, carry with you these powerful words from Epictetus. The greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it. Skillful pilots gain their reputation from storms and tempests. Remember, every storm you face is shaping you into the skillful navigator of your life. Embrace each wave, each wind, each challenge as essential parts of your growth and transformation. Breathe deeply again. Rest in this newfound resilience. You are stronger than you ever imagined. Until next time, remember Epictetus. The difficulties in your path are not obstacles, they are your greatest teachers. Keep breathing, keep growing. You're on your path to true inner freedom. Part 4. Mastering Mindful Action. Breathe deeply and center yourself once again. Allow yourself to return to this place of inner stillness where your true power resides. Today, we explore mindful action, the Stoic art of aligning our actions with reason, virtue, and intention. Epictetus tells us, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. This simple statement holds profound wisdom. True transformation comes not just from knowledge, but from purposeful, aligned action. Take a moment and ask yourself honestly, are your daily actions truly aligned with your deepest values and highest aspirations? Or do you sometimes find yourself caught in habits, distractions, and impulsive behaviors that pull you away from your true path? Marcus Aurelius recognized this struggle clearly, writing, "Waste no more time arguing what a good person should be. Be one." Notice the powerful simplicity here. Stoicism doesn't demand perfection, but asks for authenticity and sincere effort. Every moment presents a fresh opportunity to align your actions with your ideals. Mindful action begins with awareness, clarity about what truly matters. Imagine clearly the person you aspire to become. What qualities define this person? How does this ideal version of you respond to stress, challenge, or temptation? Allow this vision to inspire and guide your actions throughout the day. Stoicism teaches that mindful action involves two essential practices: conscious choice and purposeful restraint. Epictetus instructs, freedom is the right to live as we wish, but also adds, be careful to leave your will unattached to things that aren't up to you. True freedom, therefore, involves not only acting but also consciously refraining from action when it serves no true purpose. Reflect on recent moments when impulse or habit led you astray. Perhaps it was reacting in anger, indulging in distractions, or succumbing to anxiety. Gently acknowledge these moments without judgment. Each recognition is a powerful step toward mindfulness. To strengthen your ability to act mindfully, practice pausing. The Stoics advocated for a simple, powerful pause between stimulus and response. In this pause lies your greatest power, the ability to choose. Epictetus advises, no great thing is created suddenly. Patiently cultivating mindfulness in action gradually transforms your life. Seneca reinforces this idea beautifully. As is a tale, so is life. Not how long it is, but how good it is what matters. Your life is measured not by mere length or speed, but by the quality of each mindful action you take. Here's a practical journaling exercise to enhance your mindful actions each evening. Reflect briefly on your day. Write down 3 actions aligned clearly with your values and goals. Celebrate these moments of alignment. Also note 1 or 2 instances where mindfulness slipped away, gently considering how you might choose differently next time. Feel the strength that comes from this daily reflection. Notice how each act of mindfulness deepens your clarity, inner peace, and self-respect. This practice transforms ordinary days into meaningful journeys, filled with conscious choices and purposeful actions. Marcus Aurelius reminds us again, very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. This Stoic truth highlights the essence of mindful action. Happiness and peace come not from external circumstances, but from the intentional alignment of thought, will, and deed. Today, commit to this Stoic intention. I choose to act mindfully, consciously aligning each action with my deepest values and highest goals. Feel this intention resonate deeply within you. Let it become the quiet guide of your thoughts, choices, and behaviors. As we conclude today's reflection, carry with you Epictetus's gentle encouragement. Progress is not achieved by luck or accident, but by working on yourself daily. Remember, each small, mindful step brings you closer to becoming the person you wish to be. Breathe deeply once more. Rest in the calm certainty of mindful action. Remember Epictetus's quote, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." Your mindful journey continues. Part 5. Embracing Acceptance and Inner Peace. Welcome once more. Take a deep breath and allow yourself to find that calm, steady center within. Feel the tranquility that accompanies mindful awareness and rest here for a moment. Today, we explore the Stoic art of acceptance, finding peace by embracing reality exactly as it is. Epictetus teaches us, freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. Let these words gently settle within you. True freedom, the Stoics remind us, lies in fully accepting the boundaries of our control. Think about your life right now. What burdens, fears, or frustrations weigh on your mind? Often, our deepest suffering arises from struggling against reality, from resisting situations we cannot change. The Stoics encourage us to shift our perspective from resistance to acceptance. Marcus Aurelius captures this wisdom profoundly, writing, "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together. But do so with all your heart." Feel the powerful compassion and peace within these words. Acceptance doesn't mean giving up. It means consciously choosing to find meaning and harmony within life's realities. Imagine clearly a current difficulty you're facing. Visualize yourself gently releasing your resistance, choosing instead to meet the situation with acceptance and calm. Notice how this simple act of acceptance transforms your inner experience. Anxiety softens into peace. Frustration shifts toward understanding. Epictetus further clarifies acceptance when he says, "Do not seek for things to happen the way you want them to. Rather, wish that what happens happens the way it happens. Then you will be happy." Reflect deeply on this subtle shift. Instead of demanding life conform to your wishes, you can choose to align your wishes with life's unfolding. Acceptance is closely tied to gratitude. Seneca reminds us, true happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future. Pause and ask yourself what aspects of your life, exactly as they are, can you genuinely appreciate right now. Gratitude, practiced regularly, softens our hearts and opens us to acceptance. Here's a powerful Stoic journaling practice each day. Write down 3 things you're genuinely grateful for, no matter how small or simple. Over time, this practice reshapes your perspective, making acceptance natural and effortless. Marcus Aurelius further guides us by stating, "The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it." Embracing acceptance also means embracing the inherent impermanence of life. Change is inevitable. Resisting it only creates suffering. Welcoming it, however, fosters profound peace and clarity. To deepen your practice of acceptance, cultivate mindfulness around your reactions. Next time you're faced with frustration, pause and remind yourself this, too, is temporary. Notice how your emotional intensity immediately lessens, replaced by calm awareness. Epictetus gently encourages us. Freedom lies not in fulfilling every desire, but in removing desire. This wisdom teaches us to find contentment in simplicity, to discover peace in letting go of endless expectations and desires. Reflect on how freeing it feels to release your attachment to outcomes, allowing life to unfold naturally and harmoniously. Today, embrace this Stoic intention. I choose acceptance, knowing that peace comes not from changing the world, but from understanding and aligning with its natural order. Feel the tranquility that accompanies this commitment. Allow it to gently guide your thoughts, responses, and actions throughout the day. As we conclude this reflection, carry the peaceful wisdom of Epictetus. Make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens. Rest deeply in this profound simplicity. Breathe once more into this acceptance. Your inner peace grows stronger with each mindful moment. Epictetus's quotes, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life." Continue your gentle journey toward lasting peace. Part 6. The Power of Mindful Presence. Take a slow, deep breath and reconnect once more with the calm, grounding presence within you. Feel this moment fully right here, right now, today. We explore the power of mindful presence, a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. Epictetus reminds us, he is a wise person who does not grieve for the things they have not, but rejoices for those they have. Mindfulness is the simple yet profound practice of fully inhabiting the present moment, appreciating exactly what is, without distraction or longing. Pause briefly and consider, how often are you truly present? How many moments slip past unnoticed as your mind wanders to worries about the future or regrets about the past? Stoicism gently encourages us to return our attention consistently to the here and now, where life truly unfolds. Marcus Aurelius beautifully expressed this principle, stating, "Confine yourself to the present." Notice the power within these words. The past is gone, the future uncertain. Your true power, your genuine peace, exists solely in the present moment. Imagine yourself fully anchored in the now, attentive and aware. Feel the calm that arises from being present, the clarity that comes from quieting mental chatter. Experience this profound peace as you practice simply observing your surroundings without judgment or resistance. Epictetus teaches us to cultivate mindfulness through daily routines and ordinary activities. He advises, give yourself fully to your endeavors. Decide to construct your character through excellent actions and determine to pay the price of a worthy goal. Consider the depth of this wisdom. Mindfulness transforms even mundane tasks into meaningful moments of character building. Practice mindful presence by deliberately slowing down your activities, engaging fully with each experience. Whether you're eating, walking, or conversing, immerse yourself completely. Notice details you previously overlooked. Feel sensations you previously ignored. This simple practice infuses ordinary moments with extraordinary depth. Seneca adds further insight, reminding us, life is long if you know how to use it. Mindfulness enriches every moment, expanding our experience of time. When fully present, we live more deeply, more richly, and more authentically. Mindfulness also enhances our emotional resilience. Marcus Aurelius wisely observes, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Practicing mindful awareness helps you notice emotional reactions before they overwhelm you, granting you space to respond calmly and rationally. A powerful Stoic mindfulness practice involves periodic pauses throughout your day. Set reminders to pause briefly, reconnect with your breath, and observe your current mental and emotional state. Gently ask yourself, "Am I fully present right now?" These brief check-ins enhance your overall awareness and presence. Epictetus encourages us further, saying, "Freedom is not procured by a full enjoyment of what is desired, but by controlling the desire." Mindfulness helps us distinguish clearly between genuine needs and unnecessary desires, reducing our dependence on external conditions for happiness. Today, affirm this Stoic intention: I choose to live mindfully, fully present in each moment, finding joy and meaning exactly where I am. Feel this intention deepen your awareness and enhance your experience of every moment. Carry with you Epictetus's simple yet profound wisdom. No great thing is created suddenly. Practice mindful presence each day and gradually transform your life. Rest gently in the peace of this moment. Breathe deeply once more, grounding yourself in mindful presence. Until we back again, remember Epictetus. Rejoice for what you have. Your journey of mindful living continues beautifully. Part 7. Strengthening inner discipline. As always, take a deep, calming breath, allowing yourself once again to enter the quiet space within, where true strength and clarity reside. Today, we dive into the Stoic virtue of inner discipline, cultivating self-control, consistency, and purposeful action. Epictetus gently reminds us, "No person is free who is not master of themselves." Reflect on this powerful truth for a moment. True freedom is found not in unlimited indulgence, but in disciplined mastery over your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Think honestly for a moment. How often do impulses, distractions, or momentary pleasures divert you from your deeper purpose? Stoicism teaches us that discipline is not about harshness or restriction, but about consciously aligning our actions with our highest goals and truest values. Marcus Aurelius wisely advises, "You must build up your life action by action, and be content if each one achieves its goal." This gentle, consistent approach is the heart of Stoic discipline. Each action, no matter how small, either moves you toward your best self or distracts you from it. Visualize clearly the version of yourself you aspire to become: calm, strong, purposeful, and disciplined. Feel deeply how it would be to live consistently from this place of integrity and intention. Allow this vision to inspire and guide your daily choices. Epictetus emphasizes the importance of self-awareness in developing discipline. He teaches, progress is not achieved by luck or accident, but by working on yourself daily. This daily effort begins with observing your habits and gently adjusting your behaviors, aligning them more closely with your values. Practical discipline begins simply. Choose one small habit to nurture or transform, such as waking up earlier, exercising regularly, or setting aside daily quiet reflection time. Commit firmly yet gently to this habit. Each small, disciplined act strengthens your overall character, building momentum toward greater self-mastery. Seneca beautifully illustrates this principle, stating, "It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop." Reflect on this comforting wisdom. Discipline is less about perfection and speed and more about consistency and steady commitment. Marcus Aurelius adds further encouragement, writing, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. Discipline helps you simplify your life, removing distractions and clarifying priorities. This simplicity creates profound peace and happiness." Here's a powerful Stoic journaling exercise to strengthen your inner discipline each evening. Reflect briefly on your day. Identify moments where discipline guided you effectively. Acknowledge and celebrate these victories. Also, gently note moments of distraction or impulsiveness, considering kindly how you might choose differently tomorrow. Mindful discipline also means gracefully accepting occasional setbacks without harsh self-criticism. Epictetus reassures us, "If you stumble, rise immediately and carry on your path." Discipline includes compassionate resilience, understanding that each day offers a fresh chance to realign with your purpose. Today, affirm this Stoic intention: "I choose to live with disciplined integrity, aligning each action with my deepest values and highest aspirations." Feel this intention guiding your daily actions and strengthening your resolve. As we conclude today's reflection, carry with you Epictetus's timeless wisdom. Freedom is secured not by the fulfilling of one's desires, but by the removal of desire. Breathe deeply once more, feeling the calm strength of discipline within you. Until next part, remember Epictetus: "No person is free who is not master of themselves." Continue gently and steadily on your path to inner freedom. Part 8. Cultivating compassion and connection. Take a slow, deep breath, gently returning to your inner space of tranquility and clarity. Feel your heart opening naturally, ready to explore the Stoic practice of compassion and genuine connection. Today, we reflect on the Stoic belief that we are all deeply interconnected. Epictetus guides us beautifully. Seek not the good in external things, seek it in yourselves and others. Consider deeply this powerful teaching. Our greatest happiness arises from authentic relationships built on compassion, understanding, and mutual respect. Pause for a moment and ask yourself honestly, how deeply do you truly connect with others? Do you often become distracted or guarded, missing genuine opportunities for empathy and understanding? Stoicism gently reminds us that true strength and happiness flourish when we nurture compassionate connections. Marcus Aurelius profoundly emphasizes this interconnectedness, writing, "Humans exist for the sake of one another." Reflect deeply on these simple, powerful words. Our purpose, according to Stoicism, is to support, uplift, and connect authentically with each other. Visualize clearly someone in your life, a friend, family member, or colleague. Imagine yourself fully present and deeply compassionate with them. Notice how genuine connection and empathy transform your interactions, bringing joy, depth, and meaning to each encounter. Epictetus further advises, "Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself." Cultivating compassion means embracing patience and kindness toward others' shortcomings while gently holding yourself accountable to your own growth. This balanced approach creates harmonious relationships built on mutual respect. Practice intentional compassion daily by actively listening during conversations. Listen not to respond, but to truly understand. Offer genuine empathy and support. Notice how deeply fulfilling your relationships become when you approach them with sincere compassion. Seneca beautifully highlights the importance of compassion, writing, "Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness." Reflect gently on how your simple acts of kindness and understanding can profoundly impact others. Each compassionate gesture contributes to a more connected, harmonious world. Marcus Aurelius also reminds us, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Cultivating compassionate thoughts toward others enhances your happiness and peace. Regularly practicing empathy and kindness transforms your internal landscape, filling your life with joy and meaning. A powerful Stoic journaling practice to nurture compassion involves daily reflection. Each evening, recall one interaction where you genuinely connected with another person through compassion and empathy. Celebrate these moments, allowing them to guide your future interactions. Compassion also extends to ourselves. Epictetus gently teaches, "Forgive yourself for past mistakes and strive toward better actions." Compassionate self-awareness allows us to learn from our mistakes without harsh self-criticism, encouraging ongoing personal growth. Today, embrace this Stoic intention: I choose compassion and genuine connection, understanding deeply that our greatest happiness arises from empathy, kindness, and mutual respect. Feel this commitment anchoring deeply within your heart, guiding your thoughts, interactions, and relationships. As we conclude today's reflection, carry with you Epictetus's timeless wisdom. Seek not the good in external things, seek it in yourselves and others. Rest gently in the beauty and strength of compassionate connection. Breathe deeply once more, feeling your heart open fully. Until next time, remember Epictetus. Our true happiness lies in our ability to connect compassionately with others. Continue gently on your journey toward deeper empathy and meaningful connections. Part 9: Embracing Impermanence with Wisdom. Welcome once more. Take a deep, calming breath and gently bring your awareness back to this quiet, introspective space. Today, we conclude our Stoic journey by reflecting on impermanence and the wisdom it offers us. Epictetus gently teaches us, do not act as if you are going to live 10,000 years. Death hangs over you while you live, while it is in your power. Be good. Reflect deeply on this powerful reminder. Understanding the impermanence of life is not a cause for fear or anxiety, but a profound call to live each moment fully, consciously, and meaningfully. Consider your life now. How often do you postpone joy, fulfillment, or genuine connection, believing there will always be more time? Stoicism invites us to embrace each moment completely, knowing life's transitory nature. Marcus Aurelius beautifully captures this wisdom, advising, do every act of your life as though it were the very last act of your life. Imagine the clarity and intensity with which you would approach each day if you truly embodied this awareness. Visualize yourself living fully and mindfully, embracing every interaction and experience with deep appreciation. Feel how liberating it is to release trivial concerns, focusing instead on what truly matters: love, integrity, and purposeful living. Epictetus further clarifies the power of impermanence, saying, what harm is there while you are kissing your child to say softly, tomorrow you will die? Though startling at first, This gentle reminder helps us cherish each precious moment, deepening our gratitude and connection. Practice regularly, reflecting on impermanence through gentle contemplation. Each morning, remind yourself softly, today is a gift, and every moment matters. Allow this awareness to infuse your daily actions with meaning, purpose, and heartfelt gratitude. Seneca wisely adds, "It is not that we have a short space of time, but that we waste much of it." Reflect compassionately on how often distractions or worries steal your precious moments. Stoicism encourages you to reclaim your life, living mindfully and intentionally. Marcus Aurelius offers further guidance, stating, "Loss is nothing else but change, and change is nature's delight." Embracing impermanence means accepting change gracefully, understanding that each transition offers valuable opportunities for growth, insight, and renewal. A practical Stoic journaling practice to honor impermanence involves daily reflection on your experiences. Each evening, write down 3 meaningful moments from your day, moments that deeply resonated with you. Express genuine gratitude for these fleeting yet profound experiences. Epictetus gently reassures us, "It is not death or pain that is to be dreaded, but the fear of pain or death." Understanding and accepting impermanence releases us from unnecessary fears, empowering us to live courageously and authentically. Today, embrace this Stoic intention: I choose to live fully, embracing impermanence with wisdom and gratitude, recognizing each moment as precious and meaningful. Feel this intention deeply within, allowing it to guide your thoughts, actions, and interactions. As we conclude our Stoic reflections, carry the profound wisdom of Epictetus while you live, while it is in your power. Be good. Rest gently in the deep peace and clarity this wisdom offers. Breathe deeply once more, fully appreciating the beauty of impermanence. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoy and share this transformation journey. Remember Epictetus always. Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. Continue gently, wisely, and gratefully on your path toward true inner freedom. Now, as we gently approach the close of tonight's journey, allow yourself to slow down, to breathe deeper and softer, letting your thoughts drift quietly into a restful place. We've traveled together through timeless lessons, through ancient wisdom gently offered by Epictetus himself. You've heard the calm echoes of Stoicism, softly urging you to master your inner world, gently reminding you that true peace never lies in external circumstances, but always within the tranquil sanctuary of your own mind. And as you reflect on tonight's gentle lessons, you might notice your heartbeat slowing, your muscles softening, the tension gradually leaving your body, replaced by a quiet, reassuring peace. Remember, every moment you spent here was a moment dedicated to nurturing yourself, to gently redirecting your path toward clarity and inner harmony. It's okay if the changes you desire take time. It's okay to move slowly, gently, allowing each lesson to quietly settle within you. Stoicism isn't a path of harsh demands. It's a soothing guide, quietly pointing the way back home to yourself, to your center, to a place of steady calmness. Tonight, you've embraced the idea that the world may swirl unpredictably around you, yet your inner peace remains safe, protected by your understanding and wisdom. This truth, this gentle strength, is yours to keep. Let it linger softly in your mind, like a quiet whisper reassuring you, again and again, that everything is all right. Allow yourself now to drift toward rest, feeling deeply proud of yourself for choosing this path, for listening, for seeking. Know deeply that you're never alone on this journey. Stoics across centuries quietly walk beside you, gently encouraging, softly guiding. Rest now, breathing deeply and slowly, carrying tonight's wisdom into your dreams and beyond. And remember, always, the peace you found here tonight is yours forever. Good night, sweet dreams,